Hey guys, and welcome to another Titan Tries. This game was recommended by Reaver of Jill Sandwiches, and indeed this is being recorded for his birthday, which was, by my calculations, depending on when this goes up, yesterday. So, happy birthday, Reeves, old boy. I hope you enjoy the video. So, what do we have here? Well, this is X-Files Resist or Serve, as it says on the screen there. It is a survival horror style game that was released for the original, I was going to say original PlayStation, but it's actually the PlayStation 2. It's set during the 7th season of the show, and, well, I can tell you one thing about X-Files. It was in The Simpsons, and that's basically as much as I know about the X-Files, to be honest. It's not something that I ever watched as a kid. I don't know why. It's just one of those shows that missed me by. I feel like I'm the only person from my generation that knows basically nothing about the X-Files. This game does sound rather interesting, though. So, as I said, it's a traditional style survival horror game, something like the original Resident Evil series. We have two characters to choose from. We've got Mulder and Scully, and it's just going to keep going into demo mode, isn't it? Let's push start, see if... There we go. Now, the original voice cast actually did come back for this game, and apparently they put on a pretty bloody good performance. So it features full 3D environments and involves combat against various monsters, which is interesting. I know the X-Files had like a lot of monsters and stuff, but I thought it mainly revolved around aliens. I don't know. No idea. The game's music was composed by Mark Snow, who also composed the music for the TV series. That's good. There was an Xbox version planned, an original Xbox version, but that was later cancelled. Don't know why. Haven't been able to find out any information on why that was cancelled, but this game was also developed by our friends at Black Ops Entertainment. Now, we have heard of them before. Some notable games that they produced in the past were Agile Warrior, F117X, which I actually vaguely remember, Black Dawn, which I don't, Treasures of the Deep, which we have previously played on this series, Knockout Kings, of course, that they actually won an award for that. They also made Warpath, Jurassic Park, 007, Tomorrow Never Dies, 007, The World Is Not Enough, which I believe I actually played that one. Street Hoops, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, The X-Files, of course, and Street Ball. So Street Ball was their final, quote, big budget console game that they developed before they transitioned over to producing mobile apps. And unfortunately, the studio shut down in 2006 for, mainline console development anyway. So they did make some iTrader apps and AI traders, that kind of stuff. So, I hope that's working out well for them. At the height of their power, there were 30 employees, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. At their height, they had 30 people working for them, which is pretty bonkers. They were originally established by 4 MIT graduates in 1994, which is pretty mad. Such a shame to see some of these developers go, but unfortunately, I guess they didn't really make anything of note, at least not enough to keep the old coin flowing into the bank. Anyway, let's, I guess, take a look at some of the options that we have here. I guess we don't actually have a lot of options, do we? Right, let's just go play game. Oh, what's the special features? Theatre, arts, dossiers, final notes, which we can't get. Alright, whatever. Let's go play game. So we can be a Fox Mulder or a Dinah Scully. Well, I'm pretty sure most people are going to pick Mulder. So let's pick Scully. I used to fancy the hell out of Scully, I'll be honest, when I was a young lad. Okay, I guess we have episode 1, 7x97. So yeah, from what I can understand, this game is sort of canon. Yeah, 3 episodes bolted onto the 7th season. So if that means anything to you, more power to you. Right, so we have Act 1, Red Falls and Briar Lake. I don't know if we play as Mulder and Scully. Does that choice make a big difference? I have no idea.
Сюда, сюда! Давай идем, уже недалеко.
Мой ангел, твой безумный папа говорит, что мы почти пришли.
Посмотри, оно еще здесь. Вот оно!
Это прекрасно.
Это чудо. Знак Божий.
Это становится большим.
Мы должны отсюда уйти.
Что? Почему?
Сейчас!
Well, that's awkward. The baby go flying. I'm a terrible human, and that's okay. Oof. The baby survived, because of course it did. Okay. So, Russia, aliens, or maybe an asteroid, I don't know, vaporized 2 people, but the baby survived. Sure. Paranormal activity. I'm guessing we're just going to get like a load of B-roll from the actual film in this game, or the actual series, I should say. But it is impressive, I should say, that the original cast have come back to do the voice work. That's always nice to see, especially in these tie-in franchises, which, you know, yeah, oh yeah, the truth is out there. God, I remember that was everywhere when I was a kid. The truth is out there. Yeah, it adds so much. It's such a big detraction when, you know, somebody makes a IP and they don't use the original voices.
The pair disappeared from their stepfather's Red Falls trailer home 2 weeks ago, only to reappear recently, coinciding with the mysterious deaths of 3 Red Falls residents.
Coinciding. I'm guessing I wouldn't be looking at their profiles unless someone thought these girls were directly involved.
Actually, most of the angry citizens of Red Falls hold the twins responsible. It seems Mandy and Caitlin Winslow are practitioners in the ancient art of witchcraft.
Witchcraft?
Pilgrims want justice. The officer who contacted me, Sheriff Bud Smith, is concerned about the twins' safety.
Are you telling me we're driving into a witch hunt, Mulder?
If you want to catch witches, you have to go on a witch hunt, Scully.
And I assume there's a reason other than one of the girls wears a pentagram to make you believe they both practice witchcraft.
Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare. Do I have to recite the rest of it?
You got the joke, Mulder.
Come on, Scully, you know the words. Sing with me.
Mulder, these victims were strangled, brutalized in horrific ways with someone's bare hands. An assailant profile would have to start with a very large, extremely powerful male.
And you'd be right. All the evidence, including fingerprints, points to one man, Frank Hawthorne.
So why isn't Frank Hawthorne the primary suspect?
Because Frank Hawthorne died in a drunk driving accident 24 hours prior to the deaths of the 3 murder victims.
And the people of Red Falls believe that Mandy and Caitlin Winslow are using black magic to, what? Raise the dead and create killer zombies?
Kids today, huh?
Mulder, you're not buying into that mob mentality. You can't tell me teenage girls with a high school interest in the occult have somehow managed to raise the dead.
Hey, I've seen them do it on Buffy.
Mulder, stop! Oh, God. want you to let me open your jacket, okay? Mulder!
I'm on it, Scully.
Mulder, he's shot. Deputy, who did this to you?
What's happening here? This is a bad dream, right?
Mulder!
I can't get a signal. I'm gonna find a hard line. Are you okay here, Scully?
Yes, hurry.
Alright, so that short little introduction there, I don't know how accurate that is to the show,
Come on, Deputy. Stay
but
with
that
me.
was quite an entertaining exchange. I like that.
Damn it.
Oh. Zombies. That was a really quick reanimation as well. Oof. Alright. Can we move? How do we move? Alright, got ya. He is not staying down. Sit down, officer. For God's sakes. Okay, so we've got like a pistol whip melee. Now, I will say, graphically, the game looks pretty bloody good. So we can control Scully with the left analog stick, not the D-pad. The D-pad seems to do other things. Alright. So we have a start menu. We do have a item screen, which is very reminiscent of Resident Evil. That's acceptable. We have our identification there. We actually have like a decent amount of ammo as well. She's got a few extra mags on her, which, you know, I guess the STARS members could, you know, take notes from. Right, let's go see what's happened to Mulder. Right, so the B button, or I suppose the circle button it would be, gets the torch out. How do we, like, run? So square's pistol whip. Oh. Triangle is to put the gun away. Right, okay, so R2 is to run. Got you. Can we search this guy? Oh, we can. Oh, we got an ammo clip. Is that 2 ammo clips from him? Cool. I guess he was packing. Alright, well, I'm assuming there's nothing else here to examine. Let's go inside. Open for breakfast and lunch. $1.99 breakfast special. Sounds good to me. The door won't open. Did Mulder literally not just go in there? Or did he try somewhere else? Ah. Seriously? Did Mulder just lock us out? What a dick. Does he do things like that? Alright. Ooh.
Scully, you alright?
I'm fine, Mulder. I heard gunshots.
The service at JJ's leaves a lot to be desired. I'm guessing you had the same problem I did.
The deputy had some kind of psychotic episode. I was treating him and he...
Died. Scully?
I thought I lost his pulse, but he certainly wasn't dead while he was attacking me.
Look, the front door to the diner here is blocked, but I want to take a look around back.
Mulder, we need to find the Sheriff Bud Smith. Maybe he knows what the hell's going on.
I think we know, Scully. We need to find Caitlin and Mandy Winslow before this place turns into the Thriller video. I'll meet you at the sheriff's station. I'll keep trying for an outside signal, but at least the two-way radio still works.
You know, I like Mulder. Maybe I should give the show a look over at some point. Trouble is, I don't watch anything these days. I really don't. So we have a manual override. Can we interact with that? The gate is locked. Well, that's no good. Okay. We don't need the torch. Looks like this place is open. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Well, I don't think they did come back. Arriving in Red Falls, we came upon a town deputy critically wounded from a shotgun blast. Whilst Mulder was searching for help, something unexplainable. The deputy appeared to have died. His pulse was undetectable. But moments later, I was attacked as if the deputy was overcome by some kind of homicidal dementia. Yeah, I don't think it was that, Scully. Not only was the deputy inexplicably alive, but showed uncommon strength and resilience to pain, as if a necrotic effect had kicked in. I was forced to kill the deputy to save myself. Agent Mulder believes the encounter fits right into his paranormal theory of people rising from the dead, supposedly due to witchcraft, more likely without an EEG or sensitive equipment to properly detect a pulse. The bodies of this deputy and the original suspect appeared dead, but brain activity remained. Cellular signal is non-existent, but two-way radio with Mulder still functions. We'll meet up with Mulder at the sheriff's station, but must proceed with caution. Whoever shot the deputy may be near. Sheriff Bud Smith, hopefully with Caitlin and Mandy Winslow, the twin girls whom Mulder believes are the key to this case. Alright, so we've got a little information log that's going to keep updating as we carry on. Alright. Visually, I think the game's actually rather nice. It's very sharp, which obviously is down to the emulation. The door won't open. Is there any shotguns or grenade launchers in this van? No. Okay, the hitbox for this van is rather large. There's briefcases. So does that mean somebody was, well, unsuccessful in transitioning from van to motel? Alright, so one thing I am noticing, I'm getting stuck on a lot of things. Well, the office is open. Yeah, even walking through the door is a bit of a challenge. Somebody has taped an X to the window. What does that mean? Oh. Sure, I guess. I mean, why not, right? Right, let's go back. So I'm guessing we don't have a limited amount of saves, which is fantastic. Ah, we have a map as well. A very Silent Hill-esque map, which is fine. That's okay. Alright, let's put the torch away, Scully. The light for room 6 is on. Alright, well, do we have a key to room 6? Or anything that we actually need? Doesn't look like it. The door won't open. Okay, so let's try room 6. 8, 7. Ah, 6 is the one with the lights shining through it. I guess. Okay, do we have to like push a button or something? Let's go back inside. Can we get some ice? We cannot get ice. Yeah, movement is definitely nowhere near as refined as Resident Evil. Okay, so that's obviously pointing us towards room 6. Ah, okay. There we go. Motel room key. That's very difficult to see there. Yeah, movement is going to be questionable. Also, when you transition from like one camera angle to the next, sometimes your controls like auto reverse, which, yeah, that's not great because you're running in one direction, then the camera angle changes and you're like, whoop. But that's fine. Ah, I heard zombies. Zombies? Ooh. Alright, let's go in with the old Protectatron out. Evening.
I'm a federal agent. I want you to step away from the bed and show me your hands.
Yeah, I think he's a zombie. Oh, he's armed and dangerous. I forget how we fire our gun now. Oh, we're getting the thrashing of a lifetime. Oh, hello. He's quite a sprightly little fella, isn't he? No. That's reload. How do we fire the damn gun? Is it? Oh, okay. They don't like the light. Alright. I'm having a little bit of difficulty here. I don't know why the gun's not firing. Right, okay, there we go. So even though she's walking out clearly with the gun out, we have to hold down L1 to aim, even though she clearly is already aiming. But that's fine. So we got a note. Came upon the Hanson's motel manager being mutilated by a psychotic, exhibiting the same atypical aggressive dementia as the deputy. I like how she's, you know, blaming it on dementia and other such nonsense. So how much health did we take? Ah, that's how our health bar works. So if I'm understanding that correctly, we're taking about 25% of damage, which doesn't seem to be too bad. Okay. Obtained bandages. Well, that's helpful. I think the controls are going to take some getting used to because they're not your standard Resident Evil stuff. We've got the gate box key. Lovely. Well, this fella's armless. The other one had too many arms. Can we examine this radio? I guess not. So it looks like these zombies don't like the light. So that's something we can use to our advantage. I also like the fact that items appear, at least so far, to be used. Can we zoom in? Okay, so we. Alright, I mean, sure. Right, we can actually just refill our ammo like Resident Evil. Doesn't work as seamlessly as Resident Evil. So up is the map. Right, put the gun away. So, yeah, controls are definitely going to be a problem here because the controls are different if you have the gun out, and the controls are different if you have the gun and the torch out. So, yeah, needlessly complicated there. But that's okay. These are things that we can overcome. So, ooh, looks like we have a corpse arena. Let's get the old peacemaker out. Oh, hello. No, can we shoot the creepy, definitely not perverted guy that's chasing us? Is he dead? I reckon so. I guess we can't search every corpse. Can we reload? Yeah. Alright, so I don't know who she was aiming at. Oh, you. Alright, well, let's light him up. Regular Leon Kennedy over here. Oh dear. These guys don't take too many rounds at least. Which is good. Okay. I like this. This is cool. The door won't open. Fine. We don't need that, but we do need the weapon out. Let's keep our eyes peeled for any kind of ammo. Skyland. Trailer park. Alright. Let's go shoot some hillbillies. Can you say hillbillies? Ooh, evening. I guess it doesn't matter if you can say them or not. They're about. Right, let's see if we can't trip this guy up a little bit. There we go. Right, let's take him out. Come on, buddy. There we go. I like that sound effect as well. Oh, some of the enemies do have ammo clips on them. Although it really should say magazine, but, you know, we're not going to die on that hill. Yeah, this is bad. Like, you know, I don't mind fixed camera angles, but can we at least try to keep the character on the screen? I think it's not really optional, is it, to see your character? I know fixed camera angles are iffy at best, but that was just bad. Oh, I thought we was going to get some sort of cutscene, but no, we're just transitioning. Come on, love. There you go. I know it's unfortunate what's happening to you, but I guess this is for the best. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, friend. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that fixed camera angles have really aged that well, to be honest. Yeah, I'm one of these people, like, I think fixed camera angles were cool back in the day, and I don't mind the occasional throwback, but yeah, we're definitely above that. We're definitely beyond that now, I think. Hello. I saw you in there. Yeah, it really takes me out of the gameplay experience when I'm, you know, supposed to be controlling and playing as a character, but I cannot see what they're playing. The door won't open. Can we go in there? I guess we can't. Alright. So there must... Door won't open. There must be somewhere. We're trying to get to the sheriff's office, aren't we? Which... Antique Mill? Old Town? Ski Lodge? Yeah, this is a very... Silent Hill-esque. Oh, I think I can hear enemies. I think. But I can't see them. Can't go back down through there. I do like this weird effect that's on these headlights here. It's a little bit bizarre. I'm gonna roll with it though. Oh, there is a zombie coming at us. He's got a weapon of his own. Not as good as our 9mm though, is it? Okay. Newsstand. Yeah, I'm long past the point of thinking that, you know, not being able to hear or see the enemies in front of you is scary. It's just, it's irritating. I should be able to see what the character can see. Right. So, what have we got here? Yummy. Oh, so that guy can't follow us through a screen transition, I'm guessing. That's, I guess, good to know. Door won't open. So that's the other guy that we killed. We must have taken a wrong turning here somewhere. Let's go back. See if that Deadite is still there waiting for us. He is. That's a really bad. But I guess good to know. So when we go through a transition, if there's an enemy following us, he will literally be right there when we come back. That's fine. It's just something that we need to know. Alright. I think our ammo supplies are going to be rapidly dwindling here. Can we go through here? Apparently we can. The gate won't open. You know, that's a very fragile looking wooden gate. And we have a gun. In fact, we could probably climb over it. Yeah, I don't like these camera angles at all. I don't know why. I don't know why it's showing us, like, Scully's face. We don't want to be seeing Scully's face. We want to be seeing, like, what's in front of us. Yeah, limitations. I mean, this was the norm back in the day, of course. I'm hoping when we're in more closed environments, like Silent Hill 1 handled this better. It really did. Okay, Silent Hill 2 obviously handled this better, and then, you know, modern Resident Evils. Although that was a totally different sort of thing. Yeah, we were well past the static camera angles by then. Antiques. I guess we can't go check out the antiques. Alright. So let's have a look at the map. Where can we go? So that's... Ah, so there's definitely something that we've missed here. Can't go through to the town centre. Even though we could very obviously climb under that trailer. You know what, guys? I'm going to leave this one here because we are almost on half an hour. Can we go through here, actually? This looks like some sort of medical center. Ah, all right. Actually, let's keep playing for a bit. Now we've found something new and interesting. I'm starting to understand the mixed opinions. I'm guessing this X. Can we save the game here? So it's not just any X, it's specific ones. That's fine. So I'm guessing this is the next area we're supposed to actually be. We've got the restroom. Well, I mean, let's go use the rest. Oh, it won't open. Okay, that won't open either. Very few doors seem to open in this game. Exam room. We've got 2 exam rooms, and Dr. Dawson's office is a crime scene. Crime scene lock requires 5-digit code. Why would the sheriff seal his room? What evidence is here? Oh, I don't know. So we need to find a 5-digit. Come on, let's get the... Thank you. So we can't go through there. I suppose we better have the gun out as well. And again, these camera angles are really bad. Really, really bad. Door won't open. Come on. The door is open, Scully. You can walk through. Murder most foul.
My God.
My.
Her arms were amputated while she was still alive.
They were? I guess we could tell that just by looking at her. Alright, I mean, we have some aspirin. Aspirin is always good. Discovered the doctor's receptionist dead in a brutal display of skillful amputation. Only somebody with medical knowledge would be so capable, and Dr. Henry Dawson is unaccounted for. So he's been amputating his staff, I guess. I mean, sure, why not? Look, everyone's got to have a hobby, right? Oh, I hate... Come on. Just push the wrong button once and it's a whole thing. And it's, yeah, very slow animation to go through. Well, I'm guessing... There's nothing in here that we can actually look at. So does that mean the code is back outside somewhere? Because we couldn't examine anything else there. Is there something here we can examine? What is this? This looks like a scales. It is a scales. Alright. We can't go through there. Door won't open. So have we exhausted all the... We can't go into reception. Right, I think I am going to leave this one here because I'm going to be running around for ages looking for a code otherwise. This game seems interesting. Visually it's nice. The atmosphere is quite good. The controls and the camera system have not aged well at all, although the game was heavily criticized for that back in the day anyway. You know, what can I say about Mulder and Scully? They're characters that I probably should know quite well, but I don't. However, I was enjoying the banter between them. That was quite funny. The story is, well, standard survival horror guff, I suppose. You know, we turn up at an outskirts sort of area, and oh my, zombies, and occult dealings afoot. The audio design is fine. The gun sounds nice and punchy and feels quite good, Enemies are, well, they're a little bit more than your standard zombie. You know, they're a little bit more sprightly, got a little bit more of an arsehole to them, but they do go down pretty easy. It's just getting tripped up with the controls. I think maybe what they should have done is have you go into your inventory to turn off and to equip and unequip your torch, and possibly your gun as well. Having that on 2 buttons, which you're going to be pressing fairly often, is a bit of a pain. I also don't like the way that we have to hold down L1 to actually ready our gun, even though she already has it up and readied and pointing towards her. Yeah, that seems to be a step too far. Like, if you've got your gun equipped, you should just be able to discharge it. It seems a bit odd. Another thing that I noticed as well, if we go into the melee, yes, the melee I'm pretty sure is going to be pointless. But if we go into our menu here, it looks awfully generic. And the status bar in the middle, which shows us our health, is curious. However, when Scully is fully clothed and not in skeletal form, we can't actually see how much health we have. We can only see it when she's in skeletal form. And considering it flashes between the two, odd choice, I guess. Very, very odd choice. But hey, who knows? Maybe this game could be a bit of fun in the future. I'll have to see how long it is. And I'll probably play a little bit more of it off camera, but I think it's fine. I think this would probably be a bit of fun. Maybe it would be more interesting if I was invested into the X-Files universe, or maybe this game will convince me to go watch some of the X-Files. I don't know. But is this game any good from this quick impression? Yes, I think so. I think again, this is one of those games that if I had played when I was younger, back when the PS2 was, out and the main system, I probably would have enjoyed this from what I've seen so far. But more exploration is needed. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And as always, till next time.